Okay. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Monday today. So we actually start in the new week and we are in the new month already because it's May. And we have a lot of the different news today, which Jay gonna provide. And also we have David who prepares some part about the Predixa. Yeah, so like about the numbers, how that gonna be work. So a lot of the amazing stuff is coming. Yeah, so like also we'll have event this week about Jake. We're gonna mention that. And definitely going to be interested news. So Dave, yeah, so like about the Predixa, you can start and then we can give word to Jake. So Jake will gonna provide all of these updates.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. So, all right, what I want to do, you guys, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to run some numbers with you guys. But ultimately, the reason why I want to paint the picture, I talked to a few people last week and over the weekend, and a lot of people are basically saying, I'm asking, hey, are you going to participate in Predixa? You see what's happening? They're excited, but they're like, I don't have any money. And I'm like, what are you talking about? All you need is $100 at the bare minimum. So typically, when somebody doesn't, I think they don't grasp the numbers, they don't understand it completely. I want to kind of wrap your head around it. I want people to have that aha moment like I had and said, wow, we're onto something big based on how much PLP you buy. Okay. So Jake and Nicholas made an amazing pitch deck for Predixa. And it basically shows, if you don't have it, you guys could go to the Telegram group and download it. But this is a really good pitch deck that's going to allow you to run the numbers. And I'm all about numbers. I'm all about saying, okay, if I put $1,000, what is the potential that I can make? How much can I make? And ultimately, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be making a significant amount of money. But even if it brings you an extra $500 to $1,000 a day or a month, that's going to change your lives financially, especially in this day and age around the world. We all need an extra, a couple hundred, couple $1,000s to pay our bills. So I'll make this real quick, but what I want to do is run a few scenarios based on if somebody comes in at the bare minimum $100, okay? Then I'll do 1,000, maybe 10,000, 50, or a million, but based on $100 at the bare minimum. So it says right here, what happens when 1% of Polymarket comes to Predixa? So let's go real fast to Google. How much volume does Polymarket make daily? It says as of early 2026, Polymarket daily trading volume has hit record highs recently, reaching roughly 425 million to 480 million in a single day volume. So with what the pitch deck is showing is very conservative. It's not 400 million, not even 100 million. It's 10 million in a day, which is less than 1,000 users is what Predixa needs to go ahead and hit these numbers. And if you guys understand how many people are around the world that want to use something decentralized, I'm more than certain that we're most likely going to hit that and crush those numbers. So 1,000 people or less, 10 million a day. It says right here, if in the standard prediction hits 5 million a day, after the 3%, there's 150,000 daily fee revenue, right? And the 5 million a day in the combo bet, same thing at a 10% fee revenue, that's 500,000. So if you have 650,000 a day that Predixa is keeping, now because you're participating in the early access sale, you're allowed 50% of that. But it's based on what percentage of 3 million, because we're raising 3 million, what percentage of 3 million are you going to be able to capitalize on? So let's just say that you have $100 and that's all that you could afford. That's all you buy, right? So we go with 650,000 is what Predixa keeps in a day times 50% of that is what is allowed to you, which is 325,000. Now here comes the part where what you bought. What percentage of $100 is equal to 3 million? Well, that percentage is times 0.00333333% equals $10.83 a day, right? So remember, you put $100. Let's just multiply that by 30 days in a month. That's $324, you guys. I mean, you've made your money back and then some. Now remember, this is all hypothetical, but this is something where you look at Predixa. I mean, you look at Polymarket, you look at Kalshi. They all started at zero, right? So if they start at zero and they're doing it, we're on to something really big. So just know that this is very conservative, these numbers that I'm running. So let's do it again. 650,000 times 50% equals 325. Now let's just say that somebody says, I got $1,000. What can I possibly make with that? So with $1,000, that's 0.0333%, basically making $108 a day times 30 days in a month. That equals $3,246. How much did you buy a PLP? $1,000. So I hope this is kind of resonating with you guys. Now I could do 10,050, but there's people out there that have $1 million. Let me just show you guys what $1 million would do. Okay. So if you do 650,000 times 50%, now I hope you guys are understanding the formula. And once you understand the formula, you could run the numbers all day long. Times now with 1 million, it's 33.33% of that 3 million. So that person is making $108,000. This is a day, not in a month. If you put in a million, 108,000 times 30 days, that's $3.2 million, guys. You've made your million back and then some. So ultimately, I just wanted to share with you guys those numbers. That's something where it's going to keep a lot of people up at night. It's going to allow you to kind of understand and wrap your head around what is the potential you can make with $100. And nobody really has the excuse anymore to say, well, I don't have any money. Because I talked to a few people last week and they said, I don't have any money. And I'm like, do you have $100? They're like, yeah, I do. Okay, well, you do have the money. So the thing is, guys, don't get intimidated by these numbers. Don't get intimidated thinking you got to come in with 5,000 or 100,000 or a million. Bare minimum $100, 200, 500, whatever you could afford. But the thing is, guys, this is the moment in time that I really want to emphasize. It's going to change a lot of people's lives financially, even if it's going to help you and your family create a couple $100 extra a month, a day, a couple $1,000 a day or a month. But this is it, you guys. I mean, there's what, 20 something days left, I believe. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited for everybody on here because this is a moment in time that we're going to look back on, and people that are using Predixa and Polymarket and Kalshi are going to look at us and say, man, these guys are offering something that Polymarket and Kalshi never gave to us. So this is something that really stands out, and I'm excited. But I'll send it back to you, Tim.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome, Dave. Yeah, so like just 1 second, I will gonna switch this. Yeah, so like it sounds good that what you did today. Yeah, but I think we need you more. Yeah, so like to provide this kind of the overviews that today was awesome. Yeah, so like with all of that. So thanks for that. And yeah, Jake, so like we're waiting for you for all of these amazing updates. So let us know something good, something brilliant.
Yeah. So thank you, David. This was nice intro. Yeah, just to show people how money works and how the stuff is moving up with Predixa. So basically, when you're putting the money in PLP, you are only the part of the treasury. So basically, this treasury will be used for the counter trading, for the multi-betting, and this is the edge what we need and what we have. And now, yeah, as I said. I will also show you how it's easy to lose money and how Poly market is earning money. And basically, we will just go really fast with that. So, as I said, market is crazy, market is really tough. And from the predictions, what we see now, market is still low from the volume. There is still, as you can see, a lot of the questions about the war with Iran. I know after war with Iran, market will pump, there will be bigger recovery from the market. And basically, the US economy is still good as it looks like for now. But as I said, long war is not good for anybody. So basically, this is the moment when we are still slow bleeding. But after the bigger push, we will see really, really big recovery. But from my perspective, as I told you guys, basically with poly market, you have only two options. Yeah. So basically, you can choose up and down, yes and no. And with, let's say, Bitcoin going up or down next 5 minutes, as you can see here, basically now I have $500. Yeah, but I am all the time losing money here. But as you can see, if I choose up above the target, if I put $100 here, I can only earn $28 now, a little bit less. Yeah. But if I go down, I can earn $500. Yeah. So basically, with this is the only way how to trade it now from the market. So basically, up or down and going into the wings. And basically, V2 Predixa, what we bring on, is leverage to the polymarket. So as you can see here, basically now we will also have yes and no options. So only one question. So let's say will Fed cut rates, yes and no. will market go up and down, also up and down options. So basically, we will also take 3% from this. So as poly market, they go up to 5%, but we will take 3% from the market. So basically, you will be able to earn money every time you make the trades, left and right, and the exchange Predixa will take money from the fees. This is 3%. But with combo bet, this is next level. And this is what we need, and this is what we build. So basically, now, if I put, let's say, $100, I can only put $100 into the, let's say, Bitcoin up and down. And if I go with the market, let's say like, I see I just buy some tokens, yeah. So basically, if I go with the markets, if I go with the trades, I will be able to see that this is the only way. And I need to put, let's say, $30 here, then go again crypto, then go, let's say, on Ethereum, and go next 5 minutes with Ethereum, then go next and put 5 minutes on the Solana. But with Predixa, you will be able to make these combinations really fast, really easy, and you will be able to leverage your gains. Basically, how this stuff would work. So you will be able to put your $100, and these $100 will be put on Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. Basically, you'll get 3x leverage. Later, this leverage can go to 5x, 10x, 6x, depending on how much of the trades you want to put on. And this is how the money can work for you. Why we go with that? We see on the market that there is no multi-bets now active on the market and on prediction market. And this is one of the best money generator on the market. As you can see, it's really hard to get some trade in live, let's say next 5 minutes, will it go up or will it go down? So it's really hard to get it. And when we go with this kind of the markets, you can see it's really, really hard to move on. And when you give the people opportunity to multiply their gains, everybody will like it. Yeah. So as I said, this is like you buying spot Bitcoin and you leveraging Bitcoin. Basically, with $100,000, you can buy, I don't know, 1.5 Bitcoin. But with 3x leverage, you can buy 300,000 of the value of the Bitcoin. But where is the catch? Catch is if you sell into this order, basically you can see I just sell my orders now. I take some money out from the market and that's it. Yeah. So basically I clean my trade. But with Predixa, if you just miss one of your trades, you are losing all your deposits. Basically, you're losing all your $100. And from this $100, 50% is coming back into the PLP depositors. Yeah. So basically, 50% of all this money is coming back to you. And this is what David explained. Basically, this $500,000 is just if we have only $5 million a day volume on the multi-bets. And for that, we take only 10% of the wins on the end. As I said, we see that on the market conditions around 95 to 97% of the traders losing combo bets because it's really hard to get on. But when you get, you cash out. Basically, you can get really big gains. But until then, 95 to 97% traders losing, and you are not getting only 50% of the fees, you're getting 50% of the win. So basically, this is the win for the exchange, for the Predixa. So Predixa is taking all $100 out and sharing between the users. And on that, basically, we have also extra 20% for the buyback. So for all guys who are holding TMX tokens, you will see how price will raise during the time because they will use money what we gain from the wins, like from this $100 win. You will use $20 to buy more TMX tokens out of the market and block them, stake them, and nobody will ever have again a possibility to use these tokens. Yeah. So basically, this will also help to remove a lot of the tokens from the market and start bringing the price into the action. So as I said, guys, we have a lot of the stuff to make on. We have a lot of opportunities to make the profit, but for all the guys who are new here, this is once in a lifetime opportunity to get yourself passive income for the life because all these PLPs will be locked in the Predixa. And depending on how much money we raise, let's say next 30 days, you will be able to get yourself the part of these profits, and this will go automatically daily back to your wallet. So let's say if you get $100 this day, you get 50%, $50 is coming back to your wallet and will be automatically placed on. So as I said, we are in a lot of the war, a lot of the stuff is in behind. And also this weekend, as I said, we will have the offline meeting in Germany. So basically, for all guys, I think all places are already taken. So we are full for now. But yeah, we will go to the market overview. We will go with TMX DEX where we are now. What is our roadmap? Also, we will go with sneak peek with TMX DEX upgrades and new interfaces what we are working on. Also, we will have some coffee break until, Jake speaking a lot. So yeah, I need some time, to rest my voice. And after it, we will go with Predixa. We will check Predixa website, and we will also go with pitch test and everything what we have from the Predixa. And also, I will show you in person all the examples and the stuff what we can get from the market and share with you some insights what we have from the marketing, from the promotion, from the bringing all of the new people. So you will get all this information in person and from me directly. So as I said, guys, I'm really happy to have you all in Germany. And I know, sorry for this, I know from our past, from the TMX past, that we will go really high, really strong after the meeting in Germany. So basically, when everybody see me in person, when I explain how the whole stuff work, from that moment, we'll see a lot of new deposits and really big push. So as I said, guys, this will be for me today. I'm really busy. I'm preparing a lot of the stuff in behind. So stay with us. I think Tim and Dave will share some more stuff together with you guys, show you about the Predixa, how to make deposits and the stuff, and how to jump in. But for the guys who will see me in Munich for this weekend, 9th of the May. I'm really happy to have you guys. I'm really excited, and I know we will bring a lot of the new stuff, a lot of the new excitement, and also we will go to the whole market. We will see where the market next is going, and from that moment, we will be ready and set like we've been last year when we prepare hold from the market, when we buy when Ethereum was really low, when market conditions were really bad. I told you guys, be patient, be ready. Market will pump, we will see recovery, we will take the profit, we will build our stuff. This is what we do. And now, as you can see, since we launched, market is really bad, but I know this bad stuff will come to the end and we will see some really, really, really big stuff in behind coming back to us and bring us really nice profit for the years to come. And with all these new products that we're building in behind for the TMX community, you will see the upgrade with the DEX, with the Predixa, with all this API stuff that we're building in behind, with all this integration to all other decentralized exchanges. I think we will have one of the best products for this year for the whole market. So yeah, so as I said, guys, thank you guys. I will need to go now. I have a lot of the work you're doing behind, but as I said, I think Brian and T will jump in and just go over with you guys. And also there in Germany, Tim will be with me. So yeah, he can maybe speak how we meet with the people, why people love these offline meetings, and maybe give you some nice tips. Yeah. So thank you guys and see you in Germany.
Yeah, thanks, Jake. I seen Brian just joined, so maybe he can add some words to that. Yeah, Brian, I just made you co-host. Just check your
Yeah,
microphone.
I can't really add too much. I'm at the beach. It's a holiday here. But
Oh, got it.
did a Zoom earlier with Jake. Shared this with some big leaders, big teams. And once they figure out how this works, they're really serious and excited to bring in a lot more people. So, this is just the start of something big. So I'm excited to hear about the Germany event. And yeah, guys, it's a holiday, so we got the kids. So, but yeah, really excited.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Brian. So yeah, Jake, also I seen some question. Maybe you can answer that pretty fast because I see Davin asking about the price of the TMX token once the liquidity gonna be get back and the price gonna hit $15 as it was. Maybe you can answer that.
Yeah, so basically this is in the plan. So when we unlock everything from the TLP stuff, basically we'll go with bigger push on the TMX tokens. So guys, you will see unlock of everything. As I said, fair market price is around $7.2, but we have money to put back into the $15. So as I said, at that moment, I will not announce it. You will just see one morning the stuff. So you guys don't sell on first day. please hold your money. And if your plan is sell TMX token just to invest in Predixa, don't do this stuff. Basically, because from Predixa you will also earn if you have TMX tokens. Yeah, basically 20% of the fees will come back into the TMX token. So please don't do this stuff. Hold your TMX tokens because we will have a lot of other projects coming back to the TMX tokens, and you will always profit from this kind of the profits if you have the TMX tokens. Yeah. So as I said, guys, when you have all TMX tokens, you are owning all products under the TMX. And basically, for the Predixa, you will need to have some parts of the TMX token just to make trades. And this will all go automatically. And this means a lot of the tokens taken out of the market coming back to Predixa, fully automatic buys from the market. So as I said, guys, this is next level of opportunity for all guys. And as I said, market was really bad, but we are preparing for bigger recovery, for bigger push. And as I said, with all this stuff in behind what we are building on, with all these integrations and upgrades, I know when markets start recovery, we will see something huge, something really big for the leaves to come. So basically, if you hold your TMX, so don't sell it now. Don't sell it cheap. Stack more if you can, and use this big opportunity. Basically, because in years and years, what will come, you will profit from this. And basically, this is like you are giving back all your gains, what you get. I know most of the people buy for 50 cents. Even now, it's really good price. But you can just imagine when you come back to $15, 20, 30, $50, this is the real game price. You will just need to sell, I don't know, 10 tokens and just live for a whole month, yeah, or something like that, yeah. So basically, this is the next level. Hold your tokens, build your stuff together, and you will see really, really great results. And maybe in the future, we will all live like a Brian on the beach, yeah, with all these nice things. So that's it, guys. Please don't sell your tokens, hold it and build it on. So thank you guys and see you later. As I said, I have a lot of the stuff to do. I just want to step by and call off all guys from the Germany, and I'm really happy to visit all the friends out there. And yeah, we need to share a lot of the stuff together. So thank you guys and see you later.
Yeah, awesome, Jake. And also, like for Wednesday, we're gonna have another call, correct? We're gonna do
I
some.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I will see. Yeah, I will see from my side. But yeah,
All
that's
right.
a you
Yeah,
guys
so
can
like
make.
anyway, we're gonna do the call with Brian and David, but we hope also you're
Yeah,
gonna be there on
I'll try
Wednesday.
to.
Yeah, I just like don't want to make this too long, so it's gonna be some good video to share. Yeah, like for the people, not long, so people can watch it. And yeah, like thanks, Jake, for the updates, and see everybody on Wednesday. All right.